Number 1, spend 20 to 30 minutes per day on focusing on puzzles. Puzzles are counted as the most convenient way to improve your chess because they teach you tactics, openings, and lots of other stuff that you probably don't know. So I recommend you to do at least 20 to 30 minutes of puzzles per day, and you'll see the rapid change in your rating. And yeah, one useful app for this is chess.com. You need to go on puzzles, click on puzzles, then you could go either on custom or on puzzles. I don't really recommend doing Puzzle Rush and Puzzle Battle because Puzzle Rush is, for example, 3 minutes or 5 minutes. And you want to, for puzzles, you want to think as many variations through as you can. So you could do either puzzles, which they give you random puzzles judging on your rating, or you could go on custom and then choose then you could choose a theme, for example, back rank checkmate. Then you start, and then the only puzzles you do are back rank checkmate. So it's a very convenient way if you want to practice, yeah. Number 2, play long games. The reason you want to do this is so you could think more variations through. For example, if you're playing a 5-minute game, you would think less than you would do in a 15-minute game plus 10 increasements. So, if you want to improve in chess, you should try to play long games. So, try not to play less than 15-minute games because you need to think a lot if you want to become a better chess player. 3, play against stronger opponents. The reason we want to do this is because when you play against stronger opponents, you think more because you know that he's good and you're going to have to try better if you want to beat him. And for example, if you're playing against a person 500 rating less on you on chess.com, then you're probably going to win and you're not going to learn anything from it. Now, if you're playing against somebody who's 500 more than you, then you're going to have to think more and you can analyze what good moves he does. And over than that, be a good sport. 4, don't be a bad sport. Learn from your mistakes. Spend about 15 minutes on each game you lost, checking for blunders, mistakes, and moves your opponent played which made you lose. This is helpful because when you're in a similar position, you would know what to do. 5, focus on your weaknesses. For example, if you don't know how to play against c4 and you really just do some random moves, for example c5, then you should try and find some chess books about it. Or you could go on chess.com forums and then ask them in there. So yes, and when you're going to go against this, you're going to be ready. 6, always double check your moves. You need to double check your moves always, just in case if there's something wrong with it. For example, if you try to do a pin, there's always a chance there might be a discovered attack and your opponent might win the piece. So you must always think the moves through for every single move. That way you'll become better in chess and you'll see lots more things. 7, use your opponent's time to make up plans and ideas. Don't spend unnecessary energy when it is your time. Think through when it is your opponent's time because this is an advantage for you. Number 8, take the chess personality quiz. This will identify what type of chess player you are and will show your strengths and weaknesses. So I just completed the quiz and it says my chess personality is a mastermind. So masterminds seek to master both their own emotions and impose their reality on the chessboard. A mastermind always seeks the right move and believes that attacking is the right way. Typically choosing sharp openings, masterminds win with fantastically deep calculations, producing combinations which are deeply hidden in correctly built up positions. Masterminds thrive in complicated positions where their accurate calculating ability and iron nerves give them the advantage. Number 9, recognize opening tricks and techniques. For example, the elephant trap. Very interesting sacrifice, and Black ends up with winning by a knight and he's going to win the game. So yeah, if you're a beginner to chess, you might want to watch out for these traps. So in this position, white wins the rook just for free. And another one is just this. And then queen f3, d6, and where it checkmates on 4. So you must watch out for these traps, especially if you're a beginner, and castle early in the game to get your king to safety. You must also remember that it's crucial that you play the correct moves in the beginning. So you need to take your knights and bishops out and then castle as soon as you can. So castle to get your king in safety, and then rooks into the game. So now your king is safe, you could do any attacks you want. So yeah, most people when against an easy opponent will just relax and not think properly. Now, you cannot allow that if that is you, because you must pretend that that person worse than you is actually a really strong player, better than you. That way you'll think better and you won't relax. Now, for people better than you, you must think optimistically that you will win, you will at least try to win, you will find the variations and you will win. Number 12, find a coach that suits you. Now, there are thousands of coaches on chess.com, and if you're interested in one, you could always just message them and they'll reply to you, hopefully. So that is a quick way to find a coach for you, and without coaches, you won't really improve as much, so I would strongly recommend getting a coach. Even I have 2 coaches. Number 13, always look out for sacrifices. Although this is mate in 4, after rook d7, you could always just make sure you're going to get that win by sacrificing. As you can see, if black just plays g3, the rook will go there and stopping the pawn from promoting, because then he'll just take on g2. And now, if you don't know how to play the king and rook endgame, I will make a video about it soon, but it's pretty easy, or you could just search it up, but yeah. Number 14, don't bring your queen out too early in the game. This is because when you are moving your queen around, trying to capture or checkmate, black will meanwhile develop his pieces, attacking on your queen. And while your queen moves backwards, black will be major ahead in the development. Here is an example. As you can see, white has just done nothing but block his knight to go on f3, and black is ready to fianchetto his bishop on g7 and then castle. And for example, after this, you just go knight d4 and you'll be attacking on the queen and developing, and your knight's going to be in a very good square. And obviously the queen cannot go on e3 because of knight c2, which is a triple check, which is very beautiful. Number 15, learn the main variation of the opening you play. Here is an example. This is called the Sicilian Idol. Other than that, thank you so much for sticking around with me till the end, and like and subscribe if you like this video.